Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Find out the latest Madison County sports information from Richmond Register sports editor Nathan Hutchison, coming up next. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber and KYmedia.net. Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media.
Welcome into Madison County Sports Night Live for Friday, April the 21st. A very stormy night here in Madison County, which is why this show is going to be very short tonight because we had no winners tonight. Only Mother Nature was the winner, that's for sure. We had five high school games on the schedule tonight. 4 of them got underway. None of them were completed, and none of them even went long enough to be an official game. So we're going to walk you through what happened, but none of these stats count. None of these scores count. None of these games. I guess the teams could agree to pick them up later if they wanted to, but they will all go down as no contest and won't exist at all in the record book. But we'll tell you what happened anyway, just for the fun of it. So I was over at the intramural fields at EKU for a big baseball 44th district matchup between Berea and Model, and crazy game. It started off in a downpour, then it stopped raining, and then the rain came in later. But we got into the bottom of the 5th inning, 2 outs away from being an official game. When the lightning came in and we had to call the game. But at that point, Berea had a 10-9 lead over Model. And what was a crazy game? Berea had an 8-4 lead. Model came back and scored 5 times in the I do believe it was the 4th inning to take a 9-8 lead. Then Berea scored a couple of times in the top of the 5th to take the lead again. But in the end, it was 10-9 with 1 out in the bottom of the 5th, which means it doesn't count. So you throw out all those stats and everything, and there you go. That was that. And then across town, you had Madison Central baseball team taking on Mail, and they got into the top of the 4th inning. Madison Central had a 6-1 lead, including a 3-run homer for Keith Stewart, which would have been his 3rd of the year. But that one don't count either. So that goes down as a no contest as well. And the Madison Southern baseball team was over in Lancaster to take on Garrett County. They were down 4-0 in the bottom of the 3rd, and then the lightning and the rain rolled in, and that one won't count either. So softball-wise, Model was at Casey County. That game got into the top of the 4th. Model scored 3 times in the top of the 4th to make it 7-3. Then, of course, the rain and the lightning forced that one to be canceled as well. And the Madison Southern softball team was supposed to be at Mercer County, and that game never got underway as far as I know. The game changer didn't click off and hear anything on that. So all that is gone, and it's unfortunate for Keith Stewart. He had a home run, would have been his 3rd of the year. That would have been the 3 would have been the most of anybody in Madison County this year, but all that goes away. So, all right, well that was that. But we stood out there quite a while, and that Model Berea game was very interesting. A lot of twists and turns, and I pulled up and it was just pouring the rain, and I thought there's no way they're going to play, and they did, and they got out there and came within 2 outs of it being an official game, but it doesn't count. So, all right, well, let's turn our attention to some EKU sports news. EKU beach volleyball team opened play in the ASUN tournament on Friday down in Jacksonville, Florida, as the number 6 seed. They fell in the first round to North Florida 5-0, and then came back in the consolation round and had to play the 7th seed Austin Peay and suffered a 3-2 season-ending loss. 15-15 for the Colonels, the best season in the very short history of EKU beach volleyball. But they did make some big strides this year. Picked up a lot of wins. I think last year we only had 6 wins, so a big step forward for the EKU beach volleyball program, including our our friend and former Madison Southern volleyball player, Sarah Mitchell. You're going to creep in here. You have to say hi.
Hi.
Hi, it's Ricky. Not the other Ricky Pryor. The girl. So that is the end of the EKU beach volleyball season. EKU baseball and softball still in the middle of the ASUN schedule. Big series for both of those teams this weekend. EKU baseball was supposed to open up a series down at North Alabama tonight, but it was raining in Alabama as well, so there'll be a doubleheader tomorrow starting at 3 o'clock. Huge series for EKU because they are 16-21, 6-9 in the ASUN. They sit in 11th place. Only the top 8 teams get into the ASUN tournament. There are still 4 more series after this, so lots of time to climb up that ladder. But this is a team they need to beat. North Alabama is 9-26, 3-12 in the ASUN, and sitting in 13th place. So the Colonels really need to go down there this weekend and get 2 out of 3 or 3 out of 3 to keep moving up the ladder. They are, I said 11th place, but they're only 2 wins out of 7th place. There's a lot of teams jumbled up in the middle to lower part of the ASUN standings. So doubleheader tomorrow at 3 and series finale Sunday at 2. EKU softball team kind of sitting in a similar position. They are 5-10 in the ASUN, 23-19 overall, and they are sitting in 10th place in the ASUN, just a game and a half out of 8th place. And once again, only the top 8 teams get in. But they are back home this weekend to play host to Jacksonville State, who is 12-3 in the ASUN and tied for 2nd place. So big series here for the Colonels as well, if they want to keep moving up the ladder and try to get into the ASUN tournament. Let's see, 1 and 3:30 tomorrow for the doubleheader, and then on Sunday, 1 o'clock game to wrap up the series. So got a lot of stuff on the schedule for tomorrow now that the rain has blown through, hopefully. High school softball, you've got Madison Southern in a triangle down at North Laurel. You've got Model at the Cougar Classic Triangle. Madison Central is on the road to take on Lincoln County and Simon Kenton. High school baseball, Western Hills at Southern at 1. Then you have Models taking on KCD and Whitfield Academy up in Louisville. And the Madison Central baseball team is on the road, and they'll take on Marion County and Bardstown. And then here in Richmond, tennis action, Model playing host to Bourbon County and Boyle County. And then, of course, you got the EKU baseball and softball games as well. So, sorry, folks, short show. Don't have any interviews or anything like that. We actually do have something else I can share with you. If you pick up tomorrow, if you looked at our social media last night, you already saw this. But if you pick up the actual paper tomorrow, you'll see some of the results of. From there was a middle school track meet over at Madison Central last night. I just happened to have a few minutes, and I popped in there and got some pictures and posted a whole bunch of those all over social media. But let me pull up the results here real quick. In the girls' team competition, it was Caudill picking up the win, 146.5 points. Clark Morris was second with 123. Madison Middle was third. And the boys' side, it was Caudill with 142 points taking the title. Pulaski County was second, Clark Morris was third, and Madison Middle was fourth. But I got those pictures up all across our social media sites, and there'll be a bunch of them in tomorrow's papers. So if you saw your son or daughter or grandson or granddaughter on the social media post, check out the paper tomorrow. You might see them in the newspapers. So other than that, that's about it, folks. Sorry, I usually try to give you better content than that, but that's about all we got for you tonight. So
I like your best quote. The only winner we had tonight was the weather.
Well, I think I consider myself a winner too because I had snappy tomato for dinner.
Snappy tomato. Oh man, what Hawaiian?
I just got a regular pepperoni this time.
Oh, it's regular. Oh, traditional. Okay.
Yeah, me and Ricky are here tonight, and I was like, "You want a pizza?" So we ran up there. I went up there and got a snappy tomato.
Excellent. Snappy tomato, man. I think I'm going to get Hawaiian tomorrow. I think.
No, that's good. That's good.
With the Abundant Hope smoothie.
Oh, there you go. And we had one of those. Was it last week? Me and you got.
I think it's last week we walked down there. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had a couple of them.
Yeah. We love our sponsors, and we actually do. Go to our sponsors.
Yeah,
we actually do.
Yeah, we do support our sponsors.
The places
you should too.
Yeah, the places that sponsor us, we actually go to. So we try to make a point to do that. They're all good people, and we appreciate it.
That's right.
And
I got to go by Win Auto too. He's got to fix my tent on my caddy.
Oh, look at you! You're just like the coolest kid in the '90s with your tent on your Cadillac.
My 2009 Caddy.
2009 Caddy. Anybody watching tonight in this abbreviated,
Yes.
really nothing
Yes, hold on.
edition
Hold
of
on.
here? I really
We
don't
know
have much
Ricky
to say.
Pryor's watching. She's secretly watching.
She wouldn't even
Jessica
say hello.
Agee, Ricky Elkins, Jacob Dixon, Ricky Elkins. Oh, good pizza, he says.
Yeah. He just wishes he was here to have some. He's always
Yeah, I'm
looking
sure
for
he is.
free.
Come on by, Ricky.
I'm getting ready to leave. I'm done now.
Oh,
I'm getting
never mind,
ready to leave.
Ricky. Forget it. Go to Nathan's house.
It's too late now. I think we only have 2 pieces or 1 piece left anyway. So, Richard scarfed it down.
That's
so
great. That's good, though. Excellent.
Yeah. But hey, looking ahead, Sunday we're supposed to have Model Lab archery coach
Okay.
Michelle Smith in with. I think she's going to bring a couple of the archers as well. They had a great season, so we're going to talk to them. We're going to have. I think next week you're going to see our first our first slide. I think we're going to call it In Focus, where we bring in some student athletes and do that. And that's a project I'm doing. Randy's going to help me a little bit, but I'm going to do it on my own. But it's going to be a lot of fun. And once everyone sees it, and if it turns out the way I think it will in my head, the way I envisioned it, I think we'll have a lot of folks who want to be part of it because I think it's going to be something really special. And
That'd be pretty cool.
trying to do some different things around here.
I can't wait. I think it'll be neat.
Yeah. Well, we want to bring people in. We want to have a nice conversation with them, and the good thing is I'm not going to be part of it. This is going to be the athlete is going to be the one who's going to be the talking. You're not going to hear my voice or see my face because God knows everybody hears me and sees me way too much anyway. So this will not have anything to do with me. It's not about me. And so we'll do that, and
cool.
It's going to be a lot of fun. But we have a little studio set up in here, and we're going to have a little fun with it.
Yeah, so. It should be fun. It should be
yep.
Well, how you envision it. I hope the vision turns out as you envision.
Yeah, and hopefully have someone set up, and hopefully Sunday they can come over here and do that. So
cool.
We'll see how that goes. We did have also speaking of that, and I haven't checked the results yet, but we did have the Eastern Relays tonight up in Louisville, a big track meet up there. I know some local folks ran that too. It did get underway. I don't know if it actually got all the way through or not, but I'll keep an eye on that. And if I see anything, I'll post that out there for everybody as well. Usually Madison Central has quite a few folks up there, Miss O'Shea and a bunch of the kids as well. So cool. I'll check on that as well. So, all right. I think we've babbled on long enough.
All righty. I guess the next thing, watch the show Sunday night, 9 o'clock. Complete recap.
Yeah. We do a complete recap every week. We're trying to keep that part of the show a little shorter because I ramble on sometimes, and sometimes that front part's like 20 minutes or something, and it's like too much. So we do try to cut that down a little bit. So, but yeah, we like to have interesting guests and stuff as well. So there you go. All right. Well,
what's the selection tonight?
Well,
it's got to be something with the rain, right?
Of course, yeah. I figure we just go with one of my all-time favorites, Blackstone Cherry, off the very first Blackstone Cherry album. This is called "The Rain Wizard."
Rain Wizard.
You gotta wait
to say Eddie Rabbit, but
we did that before, didn't we? Listen to Chris Robertson comes in here in a minute with just this primal scream of a first vocal. It's amazing. So hang on until we get to there. Don't cut us off, Randy.
Don't cut us off, Facebook. Zuckerberg. There he is.
Yes, sir. Blackstone Cherry, Kentucky boys from Glasgow. Appreciate everybody watching, and we'll see you Sunday night. If not, we'll see you back here next week or whenever. So have a great weekend. Be good.
Abundant Hope Naturals, the official fruit smoothie for Sports Night. Come recharge with a delicious fruit smoothie full of protein and your choice of supplements. Madison County Sports Night is brought to you by
Total Comfort Heating and Air Conditioning. Let Total Comfort keep you cool or warm this winter. Call for service or for a free replacement quote.
Wynn's Auto Detailing Service. Snappy Tomato Pizza. Pizza. Metronet Fiber and KY Media Does your business or organization want to sponsor Madison County Sports Night on the Richmond Register Sports channels? Hit us up on social media. For the best auto service, see Ricky Middleton at Adams Buick GMC.